a fascinating conversation between two of the most famous women in the world, Oprah Winfrey and Barbara Walters. The occasion, Oprah's decision to leave her daily television program after 25 years to start her own network. But while part of Oprah's television legacy is her candor, there are still corners of her own life which have remained a mystery. You may have seen Barbara's Hour with Oprah earlier this evening. Now, some of what you didn't see.
Oprah Winfrey, her name iconic, her show a phenomenon. Over the years, she has laughed with us, and she has cried with us. 25 years of talk, 28,000 guests, almost 5,000 shows, millions of viewers, a net worth of almost $2.7 billion. And now she's saying goodbye. After May, she will end her daily television show.
These years with you, our viewers, have enriched my life beyond all measure. One of the reasons why I knew it was time to end this show is because the show became my life. And every time I've seen you, you say, you know, you need to give more time to yourself.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
The reason why I didn't have children and don't regret having children is because the show became my life. I'm so exhausted from that first show we did. We just did a show this morning with the viewers, the guests, the idea of expressing what we felt was important information, stories, triumphs, tragedies, all. It became my life. Hi, everybody. Good morning. This is our daily morning run. I can't even tell you how many times I've done this drive. I think about one day this will be the last ride that I take.
I first interviewed Oprah 22 years ago. We talked about her difficult childhood, and even then, she knew she had a special purpose in life.
Somewhere I've always known that I was born for greatness in my life. Somewhere I've always felt it.
Oh boy, didn't I get beat up for that?
Yeah, but I knew what you meant. But
Did
do
you?
you think you accomplished that?
I feel that I'm still in process. I really have to tell you this, that as great as the past 25 years have been, just astounding. I mean, really, the word awesome does apply. I think it was just the beginning.
We've known each other too long. But the accomplishments of your life, from this little girl who had nothing. Oprah.
Well, I must say, Barbara, I do marvel at that. I marvel at how. I marvel at the grace that God has shown me. I marvel at that.
It is hard to imagine television without the daily confessional that the Oprah Show has been for all these years. What is it that Oprah has that made it so? Maybe the way she has of insisting that each person who walks out onto the stage look at himself or herself with utter honesty.
Okay. It's hard for me to look at those pictures because I feel like I died as a child.
Blunt.
As I'm reading this, I think, okay, the first time you were essentially raped on page 108.
Passionate.
Well, you are our warrior of the year.
Intensely empathetic.
To make herself feel better, she would stand in my shoes. And now she says she doesn't have to stand in the shoes as much because she's standing on her own.
She has lived the kind of raw truths that she coaxes out of her guests. You are constantly trying to improve other people's lives and to improve your own life. Is there anything about yourself that you really want to change?
I'm too judgmental. I really am. I'm too judgmental. And I tend to go on and on about things. And if you've made a mistake, I can't just let that go. I have to, you know, I'm working on not having to say, I told you so. I'm working on that. It's a character flaw. I haven't succeeded, but working on that. And I'm quick to judge. I'm too quick to judge. So I'm working on those things. I don't know how to read a map, do you? You don't know how
Perhaps
to
no
read- I
other
know how to read a
television
map.
host has gotten so personal about herself. Her relationship with best friend Gayle King, a recurring theme through the years.
Let's just add to that lesbian rumor. Lesbian rumors.
The two have been friends since they met in Baltimore decades ago. When we look back over the 25 years, one of the things that's very brave about you is how much of your personal life you communicated. Now, to me, one of the most joyous things about your life is your friendship with Gayle King. I love my favorite program when you went cross country and she sang the whole time in the car and you
please,
almost
yes.
killed her.
It's such a free. After an hour of Gail's concert, I pulled out my secret weapon. Earplugs and headphones, double the protection from all that music.
A lot of women have close friends. Very few have friends as close as yours. Describe that friendship to me.
Whew, okay. She is the mother I never had. She is the sister everybody would want. She is the friend that everybody deserves. I don't know a better person. I don't know a better person.
Why is it making you cry?
Shoot, wasn't gonna cry here. It's making me cry because I'm thinking about how much I probably have never told her that. Tissue, please. I now need tissue. I've never told her that. Because, you know, we're not like, oh, you're the dearest friend. Thanks. The therapy that I didn't have
Yeah.
and the therapy that I don't need is because of my thousands and thousands of hours on the phone. I realized this the other night when I was so tired. I could not, I'm like lying in bed trying to hold my head up. But I was also so exhausted that I realized I was on the phone conversation with Gayle. And what I realized is that this is how I release the day. I get to release the day by sort of talking it through and talking through, what happened in her day and what's going on. And we're talking about politics and we're talking about everything. And I just realized that she is the friend that everybody should have.
So when those, to me, dumb rumors come up that you
Are
and
gay.
Gayle are gay, what do you say?
I am not gay. I'm not lesbian. I'm not even kinda lesbian. I have many friends who are gay and are lesbian. I'm comfortable being around all kinds of people. And if I were, I would be the first person to tell you, with everything that I've shared with the world. And the reason why it irritates me is because it means that somebody must think I'm lying. That's number one. Number two, why would you want to hide it? Why is being gay or being lesbian such a bad thing that you would want to hide that I would want to hide that? That is not the way I run my life.